Today we are here to talk about this new development in District 8, specifically Farrer Park, and there's this new development that is called Piccadilly Grand. Now I'm sure a lot of you probably will be seeing a lot of advertisements and people and websites claiming that they are from the direct developer sales team. So we are actually from PropNext, and of course PropNext is one of the appointed agencies to market Piccadilly Grand. So whatever information that you're hearing from us today, it's the same as it's coming directly from the developer. So today we just want to share with you 3 very interesting things about Piccadilly Grand that you might probably be thinking about and you don't know. So CJ, can you share with us what are 3 interesting fun facts about this upcoming new development?
Okay, one of them is integrated development.
Okay.
So I think in Singapore context, if you want to talk about integrated developments, right, there's very limited to talk about.
Okay, so give me a few examples, like what? Bedok Residence is
Make
one?
a guess.
Okay, so I was thinking Bedok Residence.
Yes, you're right.
Orchard Residence.
Yes.
Sengkang Grand.
Yes.
Integrated, where else? Pasir Ris 8.
Yes, Pasir Ris 8.
So it's Pasir Ris 8 actually experienced a very interesting phenomenon because from my understanding, the price actually went up quite significantly in just one day.
Yep.
From balloting day all the way to in the evening. Am I right to say that?
Yes.
So that was the last integrated development that was marketed and it performed very well.
Yes.
Do you foresee Piccadilly Grand to have similar sort of response?
I believe so.
You think so?
I believe so because the location itself is fantastic. It's at District 8
Okay.
and it's just a direct link to Farrer Park MRT.
So we are expecting things like balloting, people queuing up and stuff like that.
I'm not so sure whether we are open to queuing up at this junction.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. So you're expecting the response to be good. So just now you said that because of the location,
Yes.
hence it's very likely going to be good. Because nothing is an absolute, right? We can't tell the
We
viewers
can't
like
tell.
it's definitely going to be good. Okay,
No.
but what you were talking about location, like what's so good about the location?
Well, first of all, we must understand Farrer Park MRT is just 2 stations away from Dhoby Ghaut MRT.
2 stations away
Yes.
from Dhoby Ghaut
Yes,
MRT. Okay.
and if you want to talk about Orchard, Newton and so
Okay.
on, and Bugis itself,
Okay.
it's all just within 3 to 4 stations away. So this is a fantastic location.
So when you say that Piccadilly Grand is integrated, you mean there's a residential upstairs?
Yes.
And then there's a mall,
no more, but it's
more.
a commercial downstairs.
it's a commercial downstairs, and it's
Yes.
linked to the,
MRT.
what's the name of the MRT?
Farrer Park MRT.
Farrer
And you know
Park
what?
MRT,
What's
okay.
most interesting, right?
Okay,
is
okay.
that in less than 4 minutes walk,
Okay.
from the MRT itself,
Okay.
you can actually have a direct link to City Square residences as well as City Square Mall.
Okay, so I guess a lot of people will be comparing because there is a City Square residence and
Yes.
there's Piccadilly Grand.
Yes.
So what's the main difference?
Well,
Aside from the age, of course, aside from that one is new, one is old. I mean, we can't compare apple to pears, but
Yes.
what's the main difference in terms of price and
okay, so
Yeah.
I think the price point and appreciation potential, right?
Okay.
It has been proven for City Square residences.
okay, fair.
It was launched, I think, in 2004-2005 range, and it has performed significantly well.
Okay.
And over the past, I would say, close to 20 years, right?
Okay.
You can see the surge right now. We are talking about a quantum of for easily a 3-bedder going between 2 point something to 2.7 million range.
So a 3-bedroom in City Square goes for about 2.5 to 2.7 million.
yeah,
So how much is a 3-bedroom at Piccadilly Grand?
a 3-bedroom possibly could
Yeah.
start around maybe 2 million range onwards.
2 million range.
Yes.
So you're saying that if somebody wants to buy a 3-bedroom with almost equal convenience and accessibility from the condo to the MRT station, Piccadilly Grand is about $500,000 cheaper and it's newer as compared to City Square residence.
Yes. And in case the viewers out there are watching this, right, just like yourself, you may be thinking,
Okay.
what $2 million can get me today?
Yeah,
I want you to think about this.
What $2 million can get me today?
Yes, I want you to think about this. And if you really do your research, and
Okay.
in case you don't want to do your research,
Okay.
you can just contact any PropNext agent, by the way.
Okay.
But what's most interesting, right?
What
is
can
that-
2 million get you
Yes.
today?
Okay. So, if you look at the potential upcoming launches in the future, even for
Okay.
outside Central Region,
Okay.
okay, but
Is Piccadilly Grand considered outside?
no,
It's
it's
considered
at the
RCR,
rest
of Central
yes,
Region. Okay,
RCR,
okay,
rest
okay.
of Central Region.
Okay, so what can
So
2
what's
million?
interesting
Okay.
is that the price tag that we are talking about in terms of per square foot, right,
Okay.
is very close to the future launch price, even for OCR properties.
Oh, so you're telling me that today Piccadilly Grand launch,
Yes.
the price tag
Yes.
is similar to properties that is outside of the Central Region. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yes.
And this one is integrated
Yes.
development.
Yes.
Okay, so that probably is the first fun fact. What about number 2?
Okay, so fun fact number 2, right? We are
Mm.
talking about, in Farrer Park MRT, nearby surrounding,
Okay.
maybe within a 1-click radius.
Okay, Farrer
you
Park
can
MRT.
actually find there's a lot of potential plots that may be, for sale in future.
Okay.
So with that in mind,
Okay.
you are probably the first mover that is closest to the MRT that can be.
Okay.
And
Okay.
in the future,
Mm.
what do you think about the land price? Is it going up or? I don't want to comment. I just want to ask your opinion.
So basically, you're banging on the fact that it is a fact that land price will perpetually go up.
I'm not sure.
You're
How
not
about,
sure.
How about
okay.
you?
So basically, you're telling because you cannot buy a piece of land today at a 5 years ago pricing. So it's quite safe to say that 5 years later, the land cost is going to be more expensive than what it is today. And
Let me just give you another fun fact.
okay, fun fact.
Okay, so Treasure at Tampines, right?
Treasures
was a
at Tampines.
previous Tampines court.
that is correct. That is a
and
GLS,
it was,
right?
Yes. No, it's a
Oh, it
it's
was
an en bloc.
en
It's
bloc,
en bloc,
okay.
yes.
Similar,
So
okay.
yes. So in 2017, right? Or 18, okay, they actually bought this piece of land.
Okay.
Let me share with you, right? The
Mm.
piece of land was bought around 600 over per square foot, very close to 700 per square foot.
Treasures at Tampines.
Yes,
Okay. So the en bloc price was about $600 to $700 per square feet
per plot ratio.
per plot ratio. Okay.
Yes.
Go
so,
on. Okay.
so thereafter, right,
Mm.
we have never seen this price tag ever again
Oh,
in
man.
the OCR market for the land price.
Oh, so
We
that
have-
was the last done deal at that kind of pricing.
Yes.
So you're telling me everything else after that became more expensive.
Right now, as
Okay.
we are talking, right,
Okay.
we only see land bids or en bloc
Okay.
going at a 4-figure price tag,
What's 4 figure?
like 1,000 over per square foot.
So there's no more like $600, $700, $800 per square feet per plot ratio kind of en bloc or
Not
GLS.
seen it.
Oh, so you're effectively telling me that moving forward, land cost is going up.
Yes.
Construction cost is going up.
Yes.
And Piccadilly Grand has this advantage of being close to the nearest to the Farrer Park MRT.
Yeah,
Right?
indeed.
So you're telling me because of the fact that future land cost is going to be more expensive, so probably the future condos in this area further away from the MRT is going to be more expensive,
Even if it's at the same price,
even if it's at the same
which
price.
one would you prefer?
Because this one is nearer to the MRT station.
Yeah, what do you think? If you're a tenant
Ah.
or if you're a buyer, what do you think?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so of course, if we're talking about same price, new product versus new product,
Yep.
I want it to be nearest to the MRT, of course.
Yes.
So, okay, what's the third fun fact?
Okay, the third fun fact is that actually,
Mm.
if you look into this Farrer Park vicinity, right,
Mm.
there's actually a lot of HDB upgraders. There's a lot of potential.
HDB upgraders from where?
Okay, we did a radius of 2 click, right?
Okay.
We actually have a fun fact.
Okay.
This fun fact is
Okay.
that we have 26,811 household
Okay,
of
that hit-
HDB.
That hit MOP?
I mean, it's HDB lah.
HDB, okay.
Regardless whether it's MOP, eventually you MOP, right?
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so how many? 1,020?
It's 26,811.
So you're telling me there's potentially going to be 28,000 something family looking to buy a condo in the area.
Okay, so let me ask you a very simple question, right?
Mm.
If you have been staying in HDB,
Okay.
in this estate, and you're very familiar, and you love the centralized location so much, right?
Okay.
Let me ask you,
Yes.
if ever you intend to move,
Yes.
where would you think you want to buy?
I want to move within the area that I'm comfortable with, for sure.
Exactly. You have the answer.
So that's what you're telling me.
No, that's what you say.
So you're telling me there's potentially going to be like 28,000 over families
Yes.
who are familiar with the area, who
Yeah.
has a HDB, and they potentially could sell and upgrade to a condo.
Yes, and in that locality, right, think
Okay.
about the HDB and the price tag. Last year itself, I think you have your previous video talking about
Yep.
properties going above $1 million.
$1 million,
So okay.
So you're telling me that HDBs in Farrer Park, they probably could command a very good price.
I mean that location is great.
Definitely it's
So
great.
in time to
Okay,
come,
okay.
with the facts that everything is increasing in price, we have to be very realistic.
Okay, okay.
In time to come, a lot of other HDB that is nearer to town may also cross above $1 million.
For sure, I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
So based on what you just said, right? There's a very good potential that the people buying into Piccadilly Grand, they are HDB upgraders. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying potentially,
Potentially,
when
okay.
when you buy in today, right?
Okay.
When there's a 3 to 5 years timeline, when you
Okay.
want to exit, there will definitely be this group of people who's there to
For sure.
support the demand.
For sure. So my next question is the layout family friendly?
Knowing CDL and MCL, if
Also,
you
the
have
developers are CDL and MCL.
yes, this is their first joint venture together.
Their first joint venture.
Yes, and
okay.
knowing their reputation and
Okay.
they have been doing so many developments.
Okay.
Looking at their past
Track
projects,
record,
right?
yeah.
Yes, track record and everything. I believe it will definitely be a wonderful layout.
It will be a wonderful layout. So family friendly
will
with square-ish and all
And
that
talking
stuff.
about family friendly, right?
Yeah.
we have this 1 to 5 beders.
Okay.
And you know, again, one of the fun fact, right,
Okay.
is that in the surrounding vicinity, there's not a lot of 4 or 5 beders. So having said that, there is going to be a huge demand for bigger units.
Oh, for sure. Because
Yes.
right now, work from home arrangements, families are preferring bigger houses and more rooms.
Yes. Let me throw in another bonus fun fact.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so the bonus fun fact is that
Okay.
we still have dual key unit and you're paying only 1 stamp duty for this.
Actually, you know what? I actually discovered something very interesting about dual key units.
Yeah.
So you remember in budget 2022,
Yeah.
recently the budget, right? There's been some revision to the property tax.
Yes.
And owner occupied property,
Yes.
you actually pay less property tax as compared to if you let out the property.
You're right, you're right.
So if you have a dual key unit and you rent it out,
Yes.
it essentially classifies under the owner occupied property.
You are right.
So you're actually collecting rental, but you're paying the property tax based on an owner occupied property.
You are right.
Correct?
You are right.
So there's actually dual key and it ranges from 1 to 5 bedrooms in this Piccadilly Grand.
Yes. And you're only paying 1 stamp duty. Fantastic.
So you're paying 1 stamp duty and you're paying property tax based on owner occupied property and then you're collecting rental at the same time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Is
This is
this
a bonus question.
okay? Yeah, bonus question. I think it's important for people to know, right? How big is the land size?
Okay, the land size is about 94,000 square feet.
Oh, that's pretty big. How many
Yes.
units are there in the development?
Okay, it's going to be 407 units.
So it
Okay.
ranges from dual key to studio to 5 bedrooms.
Yeah, 1 bedder to 5 bedder.
How is the maintenance fee like?
That I have no idea yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why we said you gotta follow for more information.
Yeah.
So we were talking about a lot of these condos in District 8 Farrer Park area. A lot of them are boutique developments, right?
Yes,
So one of
yes.
the challenges that boutique developments face, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, is that because to keep the maintenance fee low, they usually tend to do with just auto gate security.
Yes,
you
you're
tap the
right.
card and then you can go in. There's no
Yeah.
security guard, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between Piccadilly Grand and all these boutique developments in this district?
Now, because it's a full-fledged full condo facility.
Full condo
Yes,
facility, so proper security guard.
proper security. guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so what? Your friends can come and visit you.
Yep.
And then they don't have
No,
to like.
imagine if you have ever lived in a apartment before, right?
Okay,
You
okay.
always have this challenge, right? When you're entertaining, and yet you got to monitor your friends are coming, got to open the gate and etc. So you don't have this issue because it's a proper full condo facility.
So the moment your friend comes in, the
Yep.
security will check them in, and they go and they park at the visitor lot. Everything is proper, and then they just
Absolutely right.
you just bus them up.
Yep.
Okay. So this is one of the main like differentiating factor with the
Yes.
boutique developments in the district as compared to this one that has full condo facilities, right? Off the top of your head, can you remember what are some of the full condo facilities in District 8? So I'm sure City Square is one, Carrisdale is one.
Yep. That's about it.
That's about it. So it's very unique and has a niche,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Because most people would think of District 8 as a district that has all boutique developments.
Yes.
And historically speaking, Carrisdale and City Square has performed very well.
Indeed.
So there's a very strong track record of big developments
Yes.
in District 8 with a full condo facilities performing much better than the boutique developments in that area. Would you say that?
Yes, I'm sure.
So
Even you talk about the current price tag, you can actually check it out. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we've covered quite a few things about Piccadilly Grand. So if any of you out there who are interested in looking at Piccadilly Grand, I think the show flat is coming up, but not yet. Do you have a rough idea when show flat is coming up?
Probably we may start our preview from April onwards. So
April. So-
I think
so-
right now we're already in March, right? So
Yeah.
get in touch with
Any one of our
Anyone,
PropNext
yeah.
agents, right? So just this video is purely to give information to anybody out there who has heard of Piccadilly Grand and you're curious what is it all about in Farrer Park area, District 8. So if there's any other questions you'd like to know, just give us a shout out and we'll be happy to share more information with you. And you can stick on to this channel. We might be sharing more information about Piccadilly Grand as we go along, because right now there is nothing much firm yet, right? No
Nothing-
indicative price, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we go along, we will probably share more information. Is there anything else you want to add?
Yes.
Yeah.
Immediately subscribe to this channel right now.